Hello and welcome back to Vampyr. My name is Ussur. We gotta analyze William's blood at the workbench. There we go. How do I do that? Okay. Light regeneration serum. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 115 health points over 15 seconds. But I need stuff, and I don't have that stuff. Okay. Ooh, I need to figure out how to do the two-handed weapon again because I want to use the giant scythe. Yeah. Use bludgeons better than my machete. And I got a firearm. I don't really want to upgrade. What's this? A watch. Good resale value. Oh, so I can create something that I can just turn around and sell. Bottle of alcohol, average resale value. Whatever, let's... Wait, did I break that down? Oh, I broke it down into parts. Ew. Whoops.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
Your lips aren't moving.
The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Alright, but first I need to
much time now.
check
The
out
flower
your...
is dying. It needs water.
Do you have water? Glass vial. Can I use that and put some water in it? Whole bunch of details about vampires in that. They like to call themselves econs or econs, I guess. Oh, hey, can I get some water? Plant's dying. No? Okay, explore, explore. What do we got? Aluminum powder. Money. Is that my pay? Alright. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. I just wanted to look around. I have pretty much no experience. Ultimates. Blood cauldron. Focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode. Oh! Create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Coming to life, the shadows interrupt an enemy in the area and inflict damage. Rage. You lose control and let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. Those all sound awesome. Blood barrier. I really don't have anything I can do. Well, let's get the night over with, and then the following night. Or get the day over with.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Yeah, what about it? And can I go somewhere now? District status healthy. Oh yeah. Playing on a controller today. Hello, nurse.
I don't want to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
Yes, Nurse Crane?
So rude.
How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Okay.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital?
You have been away
I
too long,
didn't really
Doctor.
want to be rude about
With
it.
the war, and now this epidemic...
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
Okay.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Okay.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It
Okay.
opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I mean, kind of rude. Hey, what do we got here?
It's locked, all right.
I was gonna say, we've got something right here. Why didn't you check in there? Now I can actually explore the hospital a little bit. Okay. Used hacksaw. Promise I won't use it on a whole bunch of humans. What's upstairs? Nothing. Certain I have to go downstairs, don't I? Okay. This way? Is this the back door? We're short on space. It looks like you got bottles just lying on the floor. Maybe if you got rid of the junk.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Holy cow. Took me forever to find what I needed. Okay, so we got drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Don't need to do left button. Right button and right trigger are useful. Okay. Okay. There we go. Ooh, that took a while. Nice. I don't think I can embrace him. Okay, let's go back to my... Ooh. Hi, guess what? Oh, I can bite him. Probably not the best blood in the world to be eating. Okay, so those were level 7. I'm a level 5. I may have to go around killing innocent people for a little bit. Can't be under-leveled. You need to murder some humans. Oh, it's crazy. Like the sound when you enter your senses. Oh, that's cool. Well, this has got to be my door. Alright. Let's see. Hello? We got class files. So I'm basically just getting resources so I can go to my workbench and craft up. What do I hear? There's something alive in here. I hear it. You can't fool me. District status healthy. Alright. Hello? Make sure I really hear something in my ear. Who and what are you? There. Okay. Interesting. I knew I heard people.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
Wow.
Must be the same strain. This
Yeah.
sickness moves faster than influenza.
Absolutely wrecked. Maybe I don't need to level up, I just need to use my abilities, because that absolutely smashed his face in. Bottle of alcohol plus 2.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
How do you know that? What? Why? Oh, hi! How are you? Ah! Eat him! Nom 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 nom. Ah! There we go. Yep. Alright, down he goes. Just using my hacksaw to obliterate. Hi. Bullets. Lots of bullets. Finds. What was that? Maybe I need to stay in my senses mode. Okay, we got people here. I won't be able to suck on them near as much.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Okay. So the scowls go around eating dead bodies. Almost like zombies, or what was it in a different one? They called them ghouls, I think. Nothing there.
It's...
Okay, local investigations. New system investigation is available. Oh. Huh. Samuel Connor, Caucasoid, male, fisherman, type of death, natural, fast-progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation, the Spanish influenza. Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Well, does Mr. Connor have a key? Because that's locked, and ooh. That looks nice. Used Liston knife. Equip it and press Y to directly absorb blood. Oh, we're doing that. Just go around stabbing people to absorb blood. Hi, guess what? Yeah. Now, does that get me, like, the experience from biting people, or am I just... I guess I have to get experience from, like, biting humans. Killing them off. Oh. Hello. Oh. What the hell? Hi, John Doe.
Scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yep. Sure
Sodium
is.
hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of things. Like, water is dangerous if you have too much of it. That's called drowning. Okay. So, not much point coming up there. Anything here? No. There has to be reason to... Oh. Doors. Never mind. It's locked. And that's locked. Ooh. Analyze. Analyze. Okay. I really don't know what that's done for me. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing now. Like, there's a way to go up, apparently. Do I need to go back. Alright. Okay. You scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. I swear there's no one there, and that scared the crap out of me. Just all of a sudden here. What? Where did you guys come from? Get out of here. Oops, wrong one. Boink. There we go. One shot him. Oh, I got another watch. Apparently I didn't come in this room. Ooh, hey, can I feed on him? I see blood. I guess not. Okay, I still gotta go up, but I swear I checked. Okay.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay. I cleared it. I cleared that place out. I had to have. I went upstairs all the way. There was nothing left, and I come back down, and there's people there, scaring the crap out of me. Like, I was in the morgue. They didn't crawl out while my back was turned. Well, maybe they did. I hope not. That'd be embarrassing. Hey, what do we got here? Public notice. How to prevent influenza. I can see why they locked the place up, though. I mean, up I go. Craft the treatment for fatigue. Fatigue? You have enough components to craft a medicine for fatigue. You say that, but... Oh. Now I have enough to make actually quite a bit more. Serums. That won't be crippling. Let's get 2 of those. There. Oh, I should equip the serums. Oh, it did. Cool. I've got a healing serum. Awesome. So that's Dr. Tippett's and his place is locked. Alright. So I gotta go downstairs, I guess? That's not open. Can I just jump? Show off my vampire skills, even though they told me not to. Like, act normal. No. Hello. Ah, so Clay Cox has the fatigue. Oh my god, there's so many people in here.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Then you can stop bugging me while you make your own stuff. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Oh, so I was supposed to talk to her first. Hi. Talk to Edgar Swansea. What, did she just give him the medicine? Is that how this worked? Edgar? Edgar? Where are you? There we go.
Please, Jonathan.
Still learning the layout here. I imagine it'll progress quicker once I figure out what I'm doing.
In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body. Biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you,
What?
I would say.
What?
This must be all so new to you.
Oh, crap, I
This
missed...
area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's
so
most eminent
happy.
specialist in blood
Just
transfusion.
So
a
happy
vampire.
that I'm a vampire.
One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and
I know.
now you
You're
are so
fanboying
much
on me
more
here.
than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Okay, Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
Okay.
Something that will
Finally,
require
quest.
all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors.
So I have to go,
Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind.
like,
Now, if you could help her out...
A
murder
spokesman
people
or
or-
politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
okay.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss
Okay.
her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
I was right there with Jonathan. I was like, okay, we'll go eradicate the threat. Problem solved. I mean, there's no point in me talking to someone if you need specialized talents, unless what am I going to do, make her immortal? That way she can keep paying? That sounds really immoral. But it might work. Impossibly delicate.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk.
Renfield.
And we'll be up again soon enough.
Do I get to turn him and have him be like an idiotic...
Now
Like,
do me a kindness and
assistant.
get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Renfield.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
So much for discretion.
The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
Oh, well, okay, then it makes
I
sense.
remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to
So I
introduce
wouldn't have to
myself
turn
formally
her
this time.
and make her
My
immortal,
name
so
is
she can
Lady
keep
Ashbury.
paying. She's already immortal, she can pay forever.
In spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
Maybe you can tell me
The
what's going
pleasure is
on.
mine, Doctor.
Okay.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
That's nice of you.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has
All right,
commissioned me
just
to be your agent.
tell me
in
what
this
to
matter.
do.
You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
That sucks.
I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy.
Bite
I
him.
must refuse his most recent demand.
It's just that easy. You're a vampire.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Oh, okay.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Okay, that makes some sense.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
Yeah.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
So, did you do it?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Yes.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet
Okay.
that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
They're using such fancy words here. So proper. So articulate.
Another night with
Me.
the boys.
I'm American. Let's not go muddying the waters with your fancy big words. Alright, where is she?
You disgust on every streetcar.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Okay. Unknown blood quality. Hi.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's
Hi.
no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Detective Reed is on the case.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's
Wow.
Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones?
Okay.
I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have
Whoa!
irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Who are you?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth.
So, do I have to introduce
Welcome
myself
to
to
Pembroke
everybody to figure
you
out their
really?
name? And oh boy,
It's a good thing
that's
I
gonna
wasn't
take
able
some
to keep
time.
a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Doctor.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
Good.
My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
A euphemism, but
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
oh, that's right. This is find Dorothy in the area. Their heart will emit a distinctive glow. You'll unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane. So she's the one. Aha.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I ought to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Okay, so what's that about? Oh, we're gonna go find out. I might screw this up because I haven't used the controller much, so I don't know how to actually use my persuasion, my mesmerisis, or whatever they called it, on the controller. Okay. Alright. Somebody can't breathe. Well, there's some really horrible sounds going on here.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Well, we got skulls again. Alright. Now we're talking. Let's kill some shit. Oh, we just drug him right through too, huh? Okay. I gotta find a way down there now. Alrighty, up we go. Hey, guess what? Yeah, you're dead. Common barbed cudgel. That sounds pretty brutal. I definitely hear more. Yeah. It's not as fun when you aren't, like, biting them. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I have this thirst for blood.
That's why we ate the rat instead of the human. Okay. Well. Whoa! Hello! Oh!
Creature is this?
It says it's a sewer beast. Okay. Oh! Oh! That's bad. Oh, he's biting me? Ow. Wow. He was tough. I really need to make sure I evolve when I go back.
Left of him.
Let's find Darius Petrescu's house and
Some
present this
voucher
coupon.
for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
Yeah.
I really must find her.
Yeah. What are you up to? Well, I'm definitely a detective more than a doctor. But, I will have to talk to absolutely everybody between episodes because I'm having trouble finding people. Oh, hey. There's the guy that I needed the fatigue medicine for.
Still.
Dark, dirty, enter at your own risk. Lovely. Oh, it is dangerous here due to the curfew not open after 9 p.m. Looks like it's open. So I used what I had to buy the cheapest levels, and it leveled me up to level 9, which is actually, whoa, pretty good. Let's go find out what's going on here. So I turn left, then take a right. Alright. Hello?
What? What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Nurse Crane.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Okay, so I gotta go find a journalist
Clayton
or a
Darby.
poet.
Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Okay. Alright,
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
Who's closer?
Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Apparently I am super famous. Yeah, let's look at your blood quality. Ah, fatigue. I can heal you, my good man.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
There we go, flower bouquet. Camellia. Hint.
Good evening, miss. I know what you're thinking. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy. A stubborn and... I know you
Okay. So she works for them, but she's mute. Why are they being so careful and so cautious about everything they do? Okay. Hi.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
Okay.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Well, I didn't get anything on him. Alright.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Cool.
You again. Go away.
Okay. Mesmerize level 2 required.
Sir,
I don't have that.
Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
You know, if something gets out of control, chances are you're going to regret it for a very short period of time because I will be just eating you. Oh, by the way, for all the trouble you put me through finding out about you, I'm stealing your shit. Here. Take that. Yeah, it's petty. So what? I'm not above being petty. For your bullcrap. Oh, he's turning.
I need help.
Well,
what do we have here now?
Aren't you in
Patient
luck?
Raz Van Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort, liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor, none at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, so this,
He's still bleeding,
like, I
Doctor.
hear weird stuff
I'm losing his pulse.
in the
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery.
background music.
There's
Like,
too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery.
okay, use the willpower.
The wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Like, it almost sounds like a heartbeat, like an EKG
How's he
going.
doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Epinephrine, cardiac massage. Let's try that one. I don't know
Cardiac massage. Now.
how.
What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Yes! I'm not a doctor! I'm a gamer! So I should have done epinephrine. Would have helped if I didn't freak out over all the blood and lose track of what was
We've
going
lost the
on.
pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Okay. How are your hands clean now? Like they were just
test my bedside manners?
No, but...
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Blackmail's gotta stop. Do I have... was a clandestine resistance in her homeland. Okay, so...
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital.
Oh my
They
God.
don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter.
Oh my gosh.
You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
I was at war, so I know a lot
But
about
why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
that. If I have to, yeah. Oof. Can spare her or I can eat her. If I eat her, she's the pillar of this community. Oof. That would make it so dangerous here.
Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane.
No problem with the rich when they're financing your hospital. But, oh, hey. Mesmerized level. New citizens available to kill. What? Why is there yelling? Oh no.
A leech! A leech!
Oh, come on. Get him! Oh, really? There we go. Oh, that was the wrong thing I should have done when I had the chance. Alright. We're fine. Everything's fine here. Except for the fact that there's probably people who saw me bite them. Wow, they just came in and killed people. Why?
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy!
Oh, hey. Hi.
Crush the leech, boys!
Well, they know I'm a vampire. I'm not sure how they know. Oop. There we go. Be nice if biting would, like, heal you. The noises of this city. Oh, talk about ambiance. There's just screaming and gasping and oof. Monster noises going on. Okay, where's the lady at? We'll finish this off. We'll go to my room and rest to evolve. Oh. Huh. So there was some truth to it.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Uh-huh.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
Yeah, we're on the
The
same
situation
page.
is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances,
so prim
I
and
wouldn't
proper.
let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan?
Yeah.
All right. Say I trust you. But you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions
Oh,
you may
finally.
have.
Okay.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
So much for answering questions.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
You did lie to me?
Why did you say...
So I'm not sure I trust you. You said you weren't
I can
doing
hardly
it.
stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No,
Of course not.
Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
That reminds me of that guy in Blade, like the original Blade movie. They bit him and sucked him dry, and he turned into like a zombie that ate everything. Okay.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
I agree.
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
Good question.
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in
Lovely.
a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Okay. Still
I've
not
been
telling
away
me
from
exactly
London
what's
and
going
England
on
for
though.
3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Nope.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The
Okay.
Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu
Yeah, my
is
maker.
here in the city.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Yeah.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
I noticed.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Okay. I guess that's it.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
So there's different types.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires.
Okay.
Forget what you think you know about us.
Well, crosses seem to work.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Okay.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Okay, but they are.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like
How do
to
you do
avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Okay, that's pretty standard.
I bid you farewell.
Now do I have to bite them first? Because, like, I could create
I must quickly
an
analyze
army
the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
of vampires and just use them to go out and do my bidding for me. Like, I wouldn't be mean like my maker. I'd just be like, hey, go out there, get me a blood sample, please. Thank you. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it. Having a lot of fun with this. I haven't been talking as much just because there's so much narrative going on that there's not a lot of point for me to say anything. Except when I'm exploring, and then I'm usually cutting out a bunch of that just because it's a lot of me wandering around lost. Yeah, anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!